Hello. So recently I hit Catacombs level 33, which means now I can use the 5-star Reaper Scythe. And in this video, I'm just going to be showing some gameplay of me actually using this Reaper Scythe, and then I'm going to be talking about it and giving a review. And yes, the last part of the video will be a re-upload because the other files of the video did corrupt. But anyway, before I get into the gameplay, I'm going to quickly show you what gear I'm actually going to be using. So, I'm going to be running Mage Beam with full Necrotic, Recombobulated Superior, with this Reaper Falchion, which is Recombobulated, and Smite 7, and also on Fabled. My talismans are on Shaded if they're rare and below, epics are on Forceful, and my legendaries and mythics are on Strong. And keep in mind, throughout this video I'll be using a level 96 legendary and a dragon pet. Anyway, let's get into the gameplay. So at the start with my 5-star Reaper Falchion, I seem to be doing around 13 million damage. To my aspect of the dragons, I am doing 8 million damage. Now, towards the end of the dungeon, I do not have a clip because it corrupted, though you can see here at the top that highest critical damage is 72 million. But that's not with max stuff. Now on to comparing all the damage. So, firstly, with Aspect of the Dragons, if I hit a zombie, I'm going to be doing 8 million damage. With Liver Dagger, I'm going to be doing 7 million damage. And now, if I just clear through here, and go over here with my Reaper Falchion, I'm going to be doing 17, almost 18 million damage. Also, now I'm going to show what the mobs doesn't work against. It doesn't work against Crypt Undeads. This doesn't work against Skeletors. It doesn't work against Crypts. This is with 1.2 million with Reaper Falchion. And with Aspect of the Dragons, I'm going to be doing 1.9 million damage. It also doesn't work against mini-bosses like Shadow Assassins and Lost Adventures. Aspect of the Dragons was 700k. This is like 500k with the Reaper Falchion. And with Liver Dagger, I'm going to be doing, as you can see here, if I actually can hit it, 600k. Now it also doesn't work on Withermancers, so it's starting to be a lot of mobs this thing doesn't work on. As you can see, I'm just comparing the damage. One thing it looks like it might almost work on is Midas, although it's very comparable with the Aspect of the Dragons, though it isn't actually as good as it. But it is a lot better than does a lot better than it does in a lot of the other clips, which does confuse me. So, if you know why this might be the case, write something down below. Now, I thought it would work on blood mobs, but as you can see here, I just did 800k earlier with the Reaper Falchion to this Bonzo, and now I'm doing 1.7 million with my Aspect of Dragons. Reaper Falchion only doing 46k, while Aspect of Dragons was doing a lot more. Onto Golems. So 4 million hit with the Reaper Falchion, 8 million with Aspect of Dragons. Giants, using Liver Dagger Backstab, I am doing, like, I don't see how much I'm actually doing, but I'm destroying through it. Now if I tried that with Reaper Falchion, which I'm about to right now, it's going to be a different story. I'm still going to kill through it fairly quickly, but it's going to take a lot longer, and I can see it alone in just the clip duration how much longer it is. Anyway, let's get on to my review. Alright, so now after you've seen every single one of those clips, I'm going to give my overall review on it. You probably have seen that I showed me killing a lot of mobs with the Reaper Falchion, and you saw that it barely worked against any mobs. I'll put all the mobs on screen which it actually works against, and in my description I'll put a list of every single mob, and also list the ones it works against. These will all be taken from the Skyblock wiki thing. But it's almost pathetic how little mobs this Reaper Falchion works against, as I was really excited to get it, as I thought it would be amazing against the floor 6 giants, but it doesn't even work against them. Though I do see a potential in the sword, like an extreme potential, if they do add something in the future, which is like a big zombie boss which actually needs a Reaper Falchion, which a Reaper Falchion actually works with, then this could be amazing towards it. As with Mage Beam, this Reaper Falchion also applies 750 intelligence while in dungeons, and if you don't know, Mage Beam, the more intelligence you have, the more damage you do. So that intelligence is very, very helpful towards that. And I think you could do a ton of damage towards like a zombie boss with this, and you could probably like kill a giant extremely fast. Anyway, enough talking about that. Let me give my final opinion. Do I think the sword is worth it? No. It is amazing against like a zombie soldier, zombie commander, zombie knight, the crypt zombie thingies. But honestly, when are you going to need to do 70 to almost 100 million damage against these? Never. Unless like I said, they add a big zombie boss, these are going to be, this is going to be pretty useless. And sadly, all these items which I'm unlocking and doing videos on, a lot of them are quite useless. But anyway, I think I'm going to end off on that. Write your opinion about the sword down in the comment section if you want to, and if you did enjoy, like, subscribe, and thank you for watching everyone. Goodbye.